Jai Jai Shri Radheshyam.
Jai Shri Radhe.
I have a question for you.
Yes, please.
Can you give one piece of advice for devotees who want to progress in spiritual life, regardless if they are from any parivar, any spiritual school, sampradaya, but what you can say to them, like how to be successful in this path, what they should avoid or what they should take in consideration?
I will recommend them, do not be naive and do not believe to everybody from the first step, and make your mind strict. And how you can do this? Study Shastra, and not only one book of one sampradaya, maybe study more books from other different sampradayas and compare. But try to read from bona fide sampradaya, and they try to make your own conclusion. And don't think that you can follow everything by your heart, because your heart's still not clean. I'm sorry to say this. Everybody who come in the first step or spiritual path, they think that they are holy already, but this is not true. And always think that you are not clean, because this is the mind trick. When we just start to think that we are clean, we are ready to go to Nityadham, now Radharani with Krishna will come. No, this is grow ignorance. We should grow our patience, our compassion. To be
Humble.
humble, yes.
But wait. What do you mean by saying do not be naive? Naive of what?
Naive when you will come in every sampradaya. For example, you don't know still, this is sampradaya bona fide or not. Yes, you just came, you don't know nothing about this. How you can know that this is real sampradaya?
And they are not cheaters.
But they are not cheaters, yes.
But
because
how you realize that some people are cheaters and you left? How you realize this?
I study Shastra. I read Srimad Bhagavatam, I read Bhagavad Gita, I read many Granthas. Then I read not only this Granth, I read also Narada Pancharatra, Hari Bhakti Vilasa. There are 20 Vilas. When you will read this Hari Bhakti Vilas, you will realize many things. That's something weird.
Like for example, what?
Like for example, in even in Russian translation doesn't mention in Hari Bhakti Vilas that drugs, all intoxication are prohibited.
Doesn't read that?
Doesn't read that. And in English translation, I was compare, it reads that. So, and then what you can say? You, for example, you are Russian, you will follow this. That nothing about the intoxication, so it means that I can do what are not prohibited. It's permission. No, it's not like that.
Do you think that this affect, because I know by experience, I know that many people from Russia or Russian countries, speaking Russian speakers who normally don't speak English, so they rely only on those Russian translations. Many of them using drugs, marijuana in Vrindavan, you know?
Yes. I know people who use drugs. I know people who don't use drugs. It depends on their nature, was what they born, because maybe they're still not free from that. But somewhere people around will tell you that no good to use drugs, to drink alcohol. But nobody, for example, around me, nobody says that this is strictly no good. Because nobody knows truth in that time around me.
But wait a second, but your spiritual leaders, let's avoid names, but the ones who were guiding you, they didn't say anything about drugs?
No, never nobody preached about drugs. I was in two sampradayas. Well, I was in two sampradayas before. Nobody.
Sampradayas or parivar?
Parivar.
That's two different groups.
Yes, I was in two different groups. Nobody say about this. Nobody preach. Even we was doing Srimad Bhagavatam together in Skype every morning. People say yes, that this is no good. But nobody really, feel this energy that this is strictly no good. Because some people start to speak that about their previous experience, how it was funny to use drugs, in the university, this and that, and
All Prayalpa, no?
yeah, Prajalpa.
Like nonsense.
Yeah, no sense.
Contamination.
And no, nothing, and everybody was even not interested in Srimad Bhagavatam, no questions, nothing.
Just
They was
speak stupid things.
just to come to how to say that, to put this step, yes, we did today, and that's it. So that's why I was disappointed about this. I was not interested to do such Bhagavatam together.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, one leader.
A satsanga should be avoided.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Then he say you cannot say nothing about people who make experience, but then he starts speak about his own experience.
So everybody was a drug addict.
No, not everybody. I mean
What is this?
that one devotee, she spoke about her friend who is also devotee, that this is previous experience. How it's funny that now she's following everything good and that, but before she was like that. And
People feel like cool about being like this.
no, in that society nobody is seen cool about people who use drugs. Yes,
But this appears in Hari Bhakti Vilas, right?
yeah. So this is what I try to explain. People, devotee, they are know that this is no good to do, but nobody strictly know that this is no good. People don't have knowledge why. They don't have experience how it affected.
So
For example,
what about the people who is not about drugs? Because many people is not about that, you know. Some people is very lucky and are very far from that. But
from 4 principles and regulations, this is one also. For example, not legal sex. Also, this is we should avoid. To eat meat also. In one parivar also, nobody strictly preaching that you cannot eat meat. In one devotee was trying to get Harinam and Diksha from one guru. And
eating meat?
Yes, eating meat.
Wow.
And he was very surprised when one devotee said to him that you cannot do this. And he said, no, my guru will give me Diksha, you don't advise me nothing.
But so they don't understand anything. Where it was? In which country?
I will not tell nothing about this. We say that we will avoid this.
Okay.
What I want to explain by this drug addiction and everything, that people don't have truly faith on this, because in that previous society, people don't know exactly why. And when I visit Satyanarayan Babaji lecture, he just he translated Shatsandarpa, and there Jiva Goswami, he mentioned why. Because your ignorance, your proudness grow. All your 6 enemies, what we should clean, Srimad Bhagavatam says that we should purify ourselves from these 6 enemies. 6 enemies.
Yes.
Yes. And when you are trying to not follow these 4 principles, you are, you forget about them,
Yeah.
you do what you want, and your ignorance grow, and all
The
these
6 enemies take
also
control.
grow. Yes. And nobody explained it about that. So this is what I try to explain. Don't be naive and study properly Shastra.
Yeah.
And then you try to follow everything. You know, you're like came in new company. You don't know nobody there. Who is your friend? Who can make your bad? Who can make your good? Because people is very different.
Yeah.
So you should study them. Who
Yeah.
are good for you in this company? Who are not?
Yeah.
And then take decision.
Yeah.
But now, even now, you should study people more and more time, because ignorance and take control on everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
So again, the video not about that, this advice that some about society, some about paribars and this and that, about situation and about exactly one person who just start their spiritual growing. So that do not be naive and try to study by themselves. Do not be lazy, because people, they're like just join to one society and they're lazy to grow.
Yeah.
And they're stuck. And they think that this is the best place where they can be, but you didn't study nothing around.
They don't know anything about,
nothing.
yeah?
You
Around,
study,
yeah,
you
that's
be
true.
here, and then take decision.
Yeah, that's true.
Jai Shri Radhe. No? Okay.
Indeed, thinking about that while you were speaking, I remember one story that happened in Radhakund. You remember? A couple years ago, we were in Radhakund and we went to morning darshan kata with one guru who speak quite good English, and was many of his followers there around him. And I asked him about what is his opinion about people using drugs, marijuana and stuff like that, while being devotee already, like being initiated. Because this is we know, this big problem, and he avoid about half an hour avoiding
Yes,
to
start
speak about this thing.
alcohol. It start to be that alcohol is no good.
And then he say alcohol is even worse.
Yes.
But he didn't make it clear. So in this case, people, of course, his disciples and followers, they will take it as, okay, he's not doing any prohibition,
Yes.
I can do.
Yes.
But they are doing big sin.
Yeah, because your ignorance grow, and it means that you're in the center, not Radha and Krishna.
Yeah.
And then
This
you do
is-
aparat because you think that you're much better than Radha and Krishna and all devotee around you.
Yeah. This is horrible, really. It's because that kind of bogus gurus are leading everyone to hell. Because these
Yes,
people is going to hell.
Shastra say this. I just read in Srimad Bhagavatam, fifth book,
Yeah.
this about this, that you know what it says? That this is people, they agree with that.
Yes,
to go to the hell.
they agree to go because they are
Yes.
going against the Shastras and against the
Yes,
instructions
yes.
of the Acharyas. So what they will get, just a reaction, huge reaction, going to hell just directly.
Yes, just because they agree with that, they don't care. They don't mind to go to the hell. They don't mind to follow it.
Yeah, they prefer cigarettes over Krishna.
Yes.
That's very sad. But okay,
But
we
it's
have
not
been
our
speaking
problem,
about this.
yes.
It's not our problem. We just open the discussion and then everybody get blessed by knowing the truth. Study the Shastras. Remember the 5 principles on Srimad Bhagavatam.
Yes,
the
five.
5 principles,
Why 5?
not only 4. There are
Yes.
5 principles.
And
The
Srimad
5th one
Bhagavatam
is to
clear
collect too much money. So
And
be
gold.
careful. Yes, gold money. So be careful with that. Do good practice, good sadhana, and you will achieve perfection. Because this is the promise of Gauranga Mahaprabhu.
Jai Shri
Yes?
Radhe, Jai
Jai
Ho.
Shri Radhe.
Jai
Jai Shri
Radhe.
Radhe. Jai Radhe, Radhe Shyam, Jai Radhe
I
Shyam.
hope you like this video.
Jai Ho.
Jai Ho.